Hello, friends. Hi, everyone. I'm here to tell you about how I cleared my computer science assistant professor exam. Myself, Professor Arvind Gupta. A lot of people asking me, sir, how you cleared that particular exam of UGC NET computer science assistant professor. So, everyone asking me, some students asking me, and some colleagues of me asking me how you clear that particular exam. So, students, you need to be very focused about this exam, how you prepare your objective type questions, how you prepare your subjective type questions. So you need to be very focused. So how I clear that particular exam, I got opportunity into corona time. Yes, you are listening right. In corona period, a date was extended of UGC net, and I am at home and I have the time to study. I got the time to study. Yes, previously I also applied for this particular exam, but I could not manage to clear that exam. But this time I have time and I studied well and studied with regular mode. In regular mode, I studied each and every day, and I fixed my time, I scheduled my time, and I cracked that particular exam. यस, आप सब जानना चाह रहे थे कि सर आप क्लियर कैसे किया, और भी कई क्वेश्चंस हैं स्टूडेंट्स के. सो इस आपको मेहनत की कोई शॉर्टकट नहीं होता. आपको एक शेड्यूल, एक टाइम और एक पीरियड में वो सॉल्व करना होता है जो आपको मिला होता है. सो स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम I will clear that particular subjective portions, how you will study your computer science and application subjects. So you have to be very clear about all the concepts first. If you don't have any criteria knowledge about the computer science subject, then you cannot able to do objective type questions. So first of all, you need to know all the subjective portions very well. If you have subjective portions clear and very precise about your subjects, then you can easily solve the objective type questions. All of you know that UGC conduct objective type questions, but the subjective portion is very important. If you do not study the subjective portion in your graduation, in your BTech, in your MTech, in your BCA, MCA, BSCIT, MSCIT, whatever the degree should be, but you have to be very focused about your core subjective field. If you have subjective knowledge, then you can easily solve the particular numericals whatever asked on that particular topic. So you need to know that how computer science state syllabus is designed in UGC net. Computer science is a vast field. Besides these subjects, you have some other portions of computer science topics as well. So you can study from further links and further things. You can study by internet and you can study through any of the other sources. But for clearing that particular exam, you have to be very precise about your knowledge. Okay, so if I'm not telling you that you don't have to study more about some further topics of IT and information technology and computer science. You have to study those also, but for this particular exam you have to go through with the UGC net computer science and application syllabus. So here is the syllabus. I'm clearing you about all the concept that how you can manage your particular time. So for this purpose, you need to create you have to create that particular application time. So first of all, if you are going through the syllabus, then you can find that paper one has the another portion. I will let you know about the paper one in my different video. But right now I'm here with paper two subjects. paper 2 you have to clear the paper 2 subjects. So all the subjects you require to be very focused and precise. If you do not, if you leave any of the subject, then you might be rejected, or you might have the less chances to be selected. So if you are want to clear assistant professor or JRF, so you have to precise about your all the subjects. A paper 2 is there. Paper 2 has discrete mathematics. Discrete mathematics, all of the relations, sets, functions, principles, automation, graph, groups, you have to clear all the concepts. I will let you know about my further videos, in my further videos, that how you will create the notes of that particular topics. I will provide you all the notes in my future videos that for that particular subjects. So if you have if you have certain knowledge about these subjects, and you study that particular subjects in your graduation or post graduation, then you have a better understanding of that particular subject. But you have to clear uh, more concepts about this for clearing this exam. So about sets, relation, functions, equivalence, and partial ordering, elementary counting techniques, probability, measure for information, mutual information. I will provide you these notes. You can visit my YouTube channel for this. I will provide you all the related videos for these subjects. I have some certain things. So you have to be very clear about how you schedule your time to create discrete structure. And for computability, you have to clear that particular automation is very important topic in computer science. If you do not you do you can if you do not find the correct way to automate particular machine, then you cannot do digital calculation or binary calculation. So you have to be very clear about automation. The finite automata, push down automata, non-distant, non-deterministic, and NFA. You have to be very clear about these subject. It is very important concept of computer science. And further, it is not a computer science. I cannot say this is a computer science topic, but it is a mathematics and computer science topic. So mathematics is also there and computer science is also there. So graph, you have to clear that particular graph portions too. So you have to be clear very frequent questions about these. You have if you go through with the previous year question papers, then you will find that particular graph questions too. So I prefer to do graph portion from previous year questions. So I manage that particular topic. I studied about graph. I have my books. I have my bunch of books in my at my home. So I have cleared that particular topics first, and I gone through with the previous year's papers for graph questions. So you have to be very neutral about this topic. I don't say this is very means a hard topic. You can easily understand that particular topic too. As and groups is also there. So for sets relation, I told you about sets. I told you about computability, graph, and groups. So you have certain links. I will provide you certain links about group topic too. So there is a lot of things in groups. So you can clear easily that particular topic. So discrete structure is in paper 2 is also contain a very heavy marks. If you leave that particular topics, then you can might be the less chances to be selected. So you have to clear that particular all the topics brief. Okay. So I must say every topic is certain advantages and disadvantages. Some people might not know how you can manage time to do particular particular topics. Some people, some students, sir, I have problems. I cannot able to understand that particular discrete mathematics topics. I'm able to understand computer science, but I'm not able to understand discrete mathematics. But discrete mathematics is also play an important role. So you have to be very clear about discrete mathematics, right? So after that, if you clear that discrete mathematics, some other questions, other topics like computer arithmetic, because computer arithmetic is also related with computer organization and architecture. So, this topic has cover up some logical questions on numericals on logic and some diagrams too. So in computer arithmetic, you can find this particular topic. Yes, representation of integer is also there. You can convert from octal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to octal and binary to octal. So there is one complement, two complement, floating point representation. So all of these topics is very important to solve. Okay, so so you can easily do that computer arithmetic topics. I'm saying because I found it is very easy studying computer arithmetic. Some students might not get might not understand how the computer arithmetic work, or it finds sleepy. So if you people find sleepy topic, then I'm telling you that you have to be very precise about the sleepy topics. Some sleepy topics is also there in computer science, like computer arithmetic is also one of them. I'm pretty sure some might be okay with this or not. So next topic in programming C and C++. This topic is very important topic, and everyone, I think everyone, one of several students may know about this topics too. So in C and C++, you might have better understanding about this particular topics. So you have, if you have knowledge about C, then you can easily crack that particular topic too. But this topic have different kind of questions. So the questions is not based on theoretical based question. So you might have to know about the previous year questions. You have to go through with the previous year questions. If you want to clear that particular C and C++ topic, then you have to go with the previous year questions. So previous year question is very important. So I am telling you, previous year questions are most important key to solve UGC NET computer science exam. So if you have better knowledge of subjective questions like class, object, instantiation, inheritance, polymorphism, overloading, so you have to clear that with the subjective portions and previous year questions, by which you can easily do objective type questions. If some GATE students is also preparing for UGC NET exam, then they found very easy C and C++, I must say, but do not lag down your knowledge and prepare hard about these topics. These topics might be very loosey when you don't know about the topic. First of all, if you have gone through with the previous question paper, then you can find how C and C++ questions means programming questions, like how looping concepts work, how pointers work, how structure, union, and arrays work. If you know about that particular topics, then you can easily found the correct answer by UGC NET objective type questions. So in relational database, some RDBMS is also there in SQL. So RDBMS is also there. So SQL is very important topic in databases apart from programming. So because programming is different concept. If you are a computer programmer by profession after clearing your degree, then then you have to know that some programmers work on only backend portions and some work on SQL. Some work on modules only and some work on SQL. Some of you might be work on all of the concepts of computer science. Might be you have gone through with a project on any of the topics like MVC. You are doing MVC or SQL or SQL Server, Oracle. So you might have the better understanding about this topic. So you have to know about the normalization first, because normalization is an important topic in the SQL. So normalization is important topic in the SQL. First of all, you have to know about 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, and BCNF and 4NF. So these topics are very important and very, I must say, very easy topic, because SQL is not a hard to understand. It can easily be understood if you study well. If you have a better book about the SQL, you can find the better books too. I will refer you the links for that particular book of SQL databases, relational databases. But you can find the online material too. I will provide you the links for that particular SQL portion. Okay, so next topic is data and file structure. So data structure is another very important topic. It is related to storing data into memory. So you can say it is related to SQL, but in another form, because it is already developed application. It is you have to work on SQL, Microsoft SQL Server, which is again a window application. So in data structure, you have to be very focused and very clear about the concepts of data structure. You have to be very precise knowledge of how you will create your algorithm, how you will create your pseudocode. So you have to be very focused about this particular topic. So in the data structure, arrays, stacks, queues, linked list, tree, graphs, queue, and heaps, these are very important topic, and you have to be very precise and very uniquely find the way to solve the particular problem. If you uniquely find the particular way to solve the problem, then you can easily pick out the best choice option in objective type question of UGC and computer science. Okay, so next topic is computer networks. Networking, you have to be very clear about the TCP/IP model and OSI model. It is a very important topic. A reference model is very important topic. Apart from LAN, WAN, MAN, you have to be very clear about OSI model. On the protocol, you have to be very sharp, remembering power to of remembering protocols. If you remember all the protocols and where it works, on which layer it works, so you can easily solve the particular problem of computer networks. In computer networks, there is also most of the other topics also, like data communication, internet networking, routing, networking security. I must say you will easily do these topics, data communication and internet networking. If you do not know how to solve this particular, how to know about this particular subjective portion, so I will comment me, and you can comment me on my video. I will provide you the source and notes about these particular topics. For security, for network security, you have to be very focused, because cryptography is very important topic too, and public key, secret key. Because if you find that particular private key to create public key, so it will be very easy to solve that particular algorithm. So you have to be very clear about the concept too. So to clear that particular objective type question, you need to be very brief knowledge of this particular topic, because this topic is very hard to understand when you go through with the real environment. It is very hard to understand the private key and public key, because because cryptography is a topic where you have to be very good knowledge of converting decimals value and binary values. So you have to be very clean and clear knowledge of this particular topic. So for the next topic, like system software and compilers, so assembly language is there. So you have to be know about assembly language and text editor, loading, compilation, interpretation, context-free grammars, top-down parsers, and so compilers. Uh, the compiler portion. If we are talking about compiler portion, then uh, uh, clearing the compiler, creating the text editor, and creating your own compiler is very important. If you have did project in your degrees for creating compilers or anything which is related to C and C++, then you have a better understanding of that particular topic. Might be some students very it is also a sleepy topic. I must say it is a very sleepy topic because very few students will find very interesting in this topic. So I am saying this. Yes, it is true that some of the topics are sleepy because you require very you require some focus to do and remember these particular topics because these topics are too lengthy and too boring I must say, but you have to very if you want to clear that particular exam, then you have to be energetic about this topic. You have to clear that particular topic. So to be very precise about the particular topic, then you have to create your notes for this topic. You have to create notes for this topic. If you create notes for this topic, then you will not found sleepy. Okay, so the next topic is operating system. So the next topic is operating system with the case study Unix. Yes, as written in the syllabus. So operating system is it is a, I must say, operating system is a core of computer science. Okay, so hardware and operating system is a core of computer science. If you know about the operating system, then you can easily build your application. Okay, if you are working in MNCs and if you are working in any company, then you can easily create your own application. So operating system concept is very important, like scheduling, memory management, processing, concurrent processing. So it is a concurrent processing is a very important topic where you have to find a development which will explain. Okay. So it is a very important topic to clearing that particular operating system. So like Unix is also you have to know about the Linux and Unix portion. So there is some commands to run that particular Linux and Unix question. So so that particular commands are used to create your own syntax uh, to run Unix. So you have to be very precise about this, and if you create that particular nodes, then you can find very easy, and you can pick the best option in the exam. Software engineering it is a theory based. I must say software engineering is theory based questions. Theory based questions are there in software engineering. So some theory is also because you have to work on real theory portion. So it is very lengthy topics is written uh, in software engineering. So creating your own code, see, creating your own code and your own application, you need to study the software engineering portion because if you find the business logic and if you find the correct requirements, then you can easily build your application and application in creating application. But if you want to clear this particular exam, then you have to know software engineering portion. Okay, so I think you automatically will study software engineering. I must say all of you know about the software engineering, and you found easy, very easy too. So next topic is current trend and technologies. It is very important topic. So you have to regular update. You have to know the updates of regular updates of how the trending topic is going, like parallel computing, mobile computing, and e-technologies, and some electronic payment system, EDIs, digital libraries, software agents, broadband telecommunications, data warehousing, data mining. Okay, so you have to know about all these concepts very well. So I must say that these topics are not easy, because you have to regular update. You have to be very precise knowledge, because these topics are very small and crispy. So crispy concept is very important. If you because mobile computing is a precise topic, and you have to be very if you're creating a own notes, then it should be very short and brief. So if you are creating your own notes for this particular topic, so to create that particular for that particular current trend and technology, the objective type question is based on that particular topics, but you cannot found that into objective type question, because I have that particular problem too. I could not able to find from where and how and from where these topics come from. I could not able to recognize. But in exam, if you giving an exam of computer science or UGC net, then you could not find these topics. You will say this is not a topic of computer science related to computer science. And because some questions are not based on uh, computer science, some based on analytical ability of the candidate. So in mobile computing and in technologies, you find this particular problem. But you can do you can do that. You can prefer the later last year previous year questions to solve these particular topics. Okay, the same with the window programming, simple application, advanced window application. So you might be the better idea. So better idea about this topic. And these topics in paper 3 also, the computer architecture in unit 1, unit 2 has the databases, unit 3 has the computer graphics, and unit 4 is the programming. Okay, unit 5 is also it is a computer organization and architecture topic. And it is unit 6 has the data structure, unit 7 has the web technologies, and unit 8 has the software engineering. Unit 9 is the memory management, which is again a topic of operating system. Unit 10 has the artificial intelligence, so you know about all the searching algorithm and uh, some questions on artificial intelligence too. So these topics are very important to study. And I must say, for clearing this exam, you have to be very precise knowledge of theory portion. So first of all, you have to clear the theory portion. Okay, some elective optional is for I think for electrical engineering students. So you will find that particular topics, because it is concept of electricity. Okay, some yes, electronic topics is there, because some of the questions on the computation theory. It is a software engineering topic, a software topic. So you can find the computation theory of computation. It is a concept of TOC, and it is elective 2 is also. I think this topic is from electrical because it is image processing and computer graphics topics. Okay. And unit third is the linear programming problems. So you can find that particular problem is a neural network in Active 4 Unix. So these topics are very hot and trendy. So because you have to study if you want to become a good computer science engineer, or if you want to become a good data science engineer, or UGC NET, you want to clear UGC NET, and you want to clear GATE exams too. So you have to know these topics. So how I cleared my exam? I studied that all the topics, and I revised all the topics again and again, and gave the previous year exams questions. Because I have the time in Corona time period, I got the time to study. So you have to be very focused and very don't relax and work hard, and in July session or in December session you might be selected, and best of luck.